According to reports, Nigeria is currently on the verge of having a population explosion, as about to be hitting over 200 million population by 2050. Family planning has been identified as a way to slow down this increased population and reduce the high maternity and child mortality rate. So hopefully they're saying that family planning is what we need to reduce this huge number we're expecting. What are your thoughts on the Nigerian population increase? Do you feel that we should implement some of the policies other countries have done in the past? Do you think Nigerians should be made to choose a maximum number or to be appointed a maximum number of children to have? Or do you think we still have to increase the infrastructure and social amenities available so that it can at least meet the demands that are coming?
In this present condition, now, it's what you can carry and run, and you born. In the economy now, it's only what you can hold like this, like handbag. If you own extra, you will definitely lose one. In this economy now, there's population control happening. That's my personal...
Okay, so you feel it's already happening even without government policy?
It's happening.
Wise people are now counting the numbers. They're looking at their purse, they're looking at the economy, they're asking themselves questions. They're looking at even their emotional capacity to handle plenty children at the same time. You know, our parents did not consider that one at all. So you are in the category of the wise. Unfortunately, majority of the population are not in that category. And so I still hear people planning to have children to keep the burden on their children. So make a bonum. Now you know be ada. Now you go take care of them. Now you go train them. I still have people around me making those sort of conversations. I still have those. I still have people who don't care. You know from the beginning that this marriage is not going to work out. They're already beating you in the relationship. And before I finish even looking at you to say, maybe I want to give you small advice that you're not going to pay for, you don't get belle. And the next thing, Auntie BC, hey, I didn't know when he entered. How can you not know when he entered? How can you not know? So there's still a group of people who are not even projecting into the future. They are not planning for the children they are going to have. And we have majority of that sect in Nigeria. But what I'm worried about is, let's not be carried away with influences from the West. They are passing a lot of do your population like this, count your population, because they are afraid that somehow they'll be the one to bear the burden. And so they are, you know, churning out contraceptives. Just take this, just take that for this family planning. I am worried that Nigeria is a country that is young. Nigeria should be allowed to blossom at its pace. We just know that the government has to double up so that we can, you know, try as much as possible to curtail with infrastructure and, you know, positioning. We can do that. Let's not allow other countries determine for us that you people, oh, you're getting too much, or they're always screaming in our ears, you're getting too much, control yourself, because they're afraid that we will come and overpower their workforce. So let's ignore them and look within ourselves. The people we have right now, if we empower them properly, they will be in the category of the wise.
So it's really silly of us to keep blaming the Western world and saying that they are instilling fear into us, because it's not, there's nobody that's putting a gun to our heads. They would list out the things that we are going through. They would say that, yes, you have your population, and then the resources that you have compared to your population, the amount of money that you earn as a country compared to your population. That's all they're saying. So it's now for you to decide what you want to do with your population. We have heard of India. I hear that in India, everybody's into tech. I mean, all over the world now, Indians are, you know, leading in different things that has to do with tech, you know, and currencies and things like that, because they are constantly, you know, investing in that part of education. We have heard of China. We've heard, I don't know how well it worked for them, where they asked that there's a limited number of children that you can have. But we saw that this was a country that took the time to work on the population, on what they can provide for themselves, for their economy to grow. See, the only time we complain about population explosion is because is when it's compared to the resources. If we're not doing anything, if all we're doing is giving birth to children and waiting to consume whatever it is that people are giving, foreign countries are producing, waiting to raise dollar anyhow we can raise dollar so that we can constantly consume, of course it will be a problem, but nobody is the one that's stopping Nigeria from taking the right steps towards improving our economy, towards properly utilizing this strength that we have. Population can be a strength. This strength that we have to make sure that we have a better and more skilled workforce. Do you understand? We have people who are going into medicine, to technology, and just And in that way, we'll see that the population is not a problem because we're using our population well.
Thank you.